Okay, great. All right. You guys, first, thank you so much for being on today and taking time. I want to encourage you that, this is we are going to learn this all together as we go. I really want to take away any concern because we don't really know right now until we go live what it's going to be like. So I'm going to show you and give you steps and trying to answer as many questions as I can. But this is going to be a learn as we go program. We're all going to log in. We're all going to see it for the first time. We're all going to be playing around with these new websites and these new platforms. And we're going to have ongoing training. And for many of you that are coming to conference, we're going to have a lot of time together to play with this, and we learn from corporate. So for one, I am so excited. And I know many of you have already seen a couple of the demos of what it's going to look like, which is going to be great. And so I'm thrilled that we can be here. What I'd like to do with each of you is we're going to watch a short video together. Okay, it's just 5 minutes. And this first video that we're going to watch together is about our business back office. So this is what your back office is going to look like. And that website is, or the digital platform is Exigo. Okay, that is the digital platform, Exigo. And you're going to get an email once we transition this weekend. At some point on Sunday, you're going to get an email to log into your new back office. Okay. If any of you have team members that opted out, right? They didn't want to have the juiceplus.com website. They didn't want to have the back office, the virtual office, and they are really only they only have like one page that shows what they get paid, and they can update their direct deposit. They are not going to move into Exigo. Okay, they will not even move, and because they had already opted out, and they will keep their customer portal. So you're just going to go to juiceplus.com and you're going to make a Shopify account as a rep, and take care of your own orders, because that was how you did it before. Most team members who have opted out of the websites and all that really are not building a business. They're doing it for themselves to get the discount, right? They just want to get the discount and maybe take care of their family. So if any of you are on today that have opted out and are just wanting to, still get Juice Plus at the best possible price, that is great. You can keep doing that. You're going to have your own Shopify account with your own customers. You won't be charged the distributor website fee. But if you choose to opt in and you want to have a back office, that will come later down the road. Okay. But if any of your team members are not using their website, and have opted out now, they will not transition, into that back office. Does that make sense?
What will the cost? Do we have any idea what the cost will be?
Same. As far as I know, it's the same as it's always been. $5.
I don't know.
Plus.
I don't know that I know if any mine are that. I mean, I never asked them.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Probably aren't.
I don't remember there was an opting in and out.
They would have asked you, Jeannie. Everyone, when you sign up to become a rep, you are, you're getting your website. You get it free for 60 days. And after that, it's just $5 a month for partners or partner pluses. If they moved up in the, for QSC and SC and above, then, that website fee goes up a little bit monthly, because they're doing more for us. But if your team members have never asked you about it or wanted to opt out, then don't worry. They're all going to migrate over just like everybody else. Okay. So that's fun. Okay, good. So we're going to start with a 5-minute video about our back office. And then I'm going to take you through on boards. I'm going to show you where you can find everything. so that you can come back after we talk about everything today. You're going to be able to go back in if you want to reread anything, if you want to discuss anything, if you want to share anything that we talk about today. Of course, you can share this video, but then you can also share these FAQs. And we're going to go through the frequently asked questions. There's 2 frequently asked questions from the company, which are great. You're going to be so at ease, you guys. This is really, I just can't even tell you. I'm so excited. It is going to be fantastic. It's just new. You know what? And it's a change, right? And nobody likes change. We really like things to stay the same. You know, we don't know. We're a little bit of afraid. What is it going to look like? Am I going to learn it? And so I just want to encourage you. Let's be expectant for the best. Let's put away the negativity. Let's put away the fear. Let's say our company has needed to step into the 21st century for a while in regards to our digital platforms. And now they're doing it. And so it's going to be fantastic. Okay. Okay. So here we go. And this will be interactive after this video of 5 minutes, you guys. And if some of this, you know, is you've never seen anything like this and they're talking about widgets, don't worry. This video is here for you to watch again and again and again. I'm going to show you where I found it and take what you can from the video. Okay. And then we'll go into a question and answer time and we can go back and forth together. All right, let's see. I am going to go to desktop, optimize for sound and video clip. Okay, you guys can let me know. Okay, do you see my boards?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, so when you guys open up your boards, under the Campbell team, which is what we're at, under news and info is where you're going to find absolutely everything on the digital platform. So I'm going to open up that folder. And I'm going to come right down here to the second one on the right. It says digital transformation. Okay. I'm going to click on this. And this is where you can come back to read anything. I'm going to scroll down to a simple back office walkthrough, which is a 5-minute video that we're going to watch. And if you can't hear it, let me know. I tried to optimize it for sound and everything, and I will make it large on my screen. So let's see and make sure I can get it.
My God.
All right. Here we go.
You watching it?
Why don't you guys mute right now? Okay. Give me
Wow.
an idea. Isn't that cool, Ashley?
That's amazing.
Yes. And that's just
Amazing,
the
but-
first step.
Way too fast. I like, oh my
I
God.
agree.
Oh, yeah.
Very,
Oh, yeah.
very like
I
you know,
could read anything.
I wrote one note, but I know it wasn't meant to take notes on, but it's
Right, right.
I mean, it's a little overwhelming when you see
Right.
it all.
Okay. So
So,
that's
the-
why
Yeah.
here, I want you to see where you can watch it
Yeah.
again.
Show us again because I missed it,
Okay.
babe. I looked
And-
and
Hey,
Yeah.
Kier,
Yeah.
for others, as Kier's showing this, what I did when she was first showing is I just screenshotted. So it showed like which folder she was in and what thing she was clicking on next. And the next thing I screenshot that as well, because
Nice.
then I can go back and access that. So like, as opposed to like having to like wait and like spend 30 to 45 seconds writing it all down, just screenshot each step. So that way you have access to it.
so on board, Campbell team,
Yep. Go to news and info. Okay.
news and info.
News and info. And then digital transformation.
So
Got it.
screenshot here.
Digital transformation, and
Yeah.
then
And then
that would be
at the bottom,
back
is the
office.
back office walkthrough.
Great.
Okay.
Fabulous. Yep.
Yeah, so you guys can watch that again. And you know, that was really just to give you a picture. You're all going to get an email, and this is going to come in stages. I just put 2 important messages in Voxer. One is a long text thread that talks about how this is going to roll out on Sunday, September 1st. You know, and the first wave is going to be all the NMDs and above are going to get an email. Well, actually, first it's going to the group that did the whole designing and has been practicing all of it, and they're going to get it first to test it out. Then it's going to go to the NMDs so that they can log in. Then it's going to go to your QNMDs and your SSCs. Then it's going to go to partners, to sales coordinators. So, and it's so great that this is happening on Labor Day weekend, because there's, you know, this is a weekend of rest for so many of us. And I want you to rest. I don't want you to feel like you have to jump in and do everything right away. Give yourself the day on Sunday. It's a day of rest. You don't even have to do this till Monday, but you will receive an email in your box from Exego or Juice Plus, and it will give you a link for you to activate your back office. So you're going to get that link, and you're going to enter your username or your email, and then it's going to ask you to reset your password. Everyone has to reset. So that is how it will start. You won't log in like you normally log in with your username and password. You're going to put your username or your email. It's always through our email. And you're going to click forget password, and then it's going to generate your back office. You know, you're going to get an email. You can set your password up the way you want it, save it on your computer, and then you get to play around with your back office. So watch that video again, but don't worry about everything. It's just showing you, wow, there are a lot of things that we can find in our back office. We can see all of our team. We can message people individually. We can see their customers. We can see how close they are to getting promotion. And most importantly, everything is in real time, you guys. It's amazing. Everything is in real time. So, you know, when an order gets put in, you know, you're going to see that within seconds. You're going to see that volume show up. You're going to see that order show up. No more waiting for like the whole day to see, oh, it finally, you know, connected. So you're just going to play around with it. We've got plenty of time next week to do that. Okay. So
That team one that you mentioned, that was the only note I wrote. It was like, oh my goodness, to be able to see the entire team under me and all the branches on that thing. That
yes,
was, wow.
yeah, that visual tree that you get to see is
Yeah,
so cool.
that was cool.
You know, and it also helps you. It's such a great visual, because many of us are visual learners as well as audio learners, that you're going to get both. You're going to get a lot more opportunity to learn that way through the back office. And you can see right away, oh, so I have 4 lines. I have 4 people direct to me, but none of them have teams. So, you know, my next step is to really develop those 4 leaders to bring in, you know, 3 partner pluses, that 3-legged stool that we talk about, you know, is really the next step for each of those. So you get a visual, and you can kind of see, ooh, this group's doing well, I need to work with these two lines. So I love that. All
So
right,
Kirsten,
yeah,
the first thing, we're gonna get an email, so our normal password that we've been using, our normal login name and password will be null and void.
exactly.
Our new username
email.
will be our email, okay,
Yes.
all right, and then
And
they'll
that-
send an email saying we need to reset our password, so we
Yes.
can choose a password, okay.
Yes,
Can
exactly.
we use,
And then
can
you'll
we
log
use
in.
the same old password, do you know?
Sure. You know,
Okay.
they may have more of a stipulation in a sense of,
Yeah,
you know, it
gotcha.
may need capitals and, you know,
yeah, gotcha.
asterisk or whatever you want to use.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
All right, I'm going to go through these FAQs with you guys. There's part 1 and part 2, and we're just going to read through them. And you can stop me at any time if you have a question. I can't see you, unfortunately, since I'm sharing my screen. So just speak up. Sound good? Okay, so here you go. First question. So what accounts will I now have? Okay, you're going to have 3, a total of 3 accounts. One is going to be Shopify, and that is for your customer orders, your own personal customer orders. One is your back office, that's going to be your team. Okay, and then the hub, that's our information center. So you're actually going to have 3 accounts. Okay, now they're all going to be under your email, and you can use the same password for all of them, but you will have 3 accounts. Now through your back office, you will be able to get to the other accounts. So, you know, that was probably too fast when they were doing that, but there was a link where you can go to Shopify, you know, so you can check on your customers. There'll be a link for the hub and you can go to the hub. So most of us will just be going to Exigo. Okay. But you will have 3 accounts. Sound good? Okay. Will I still have a personalized website? Yes, you will. Instead of a replica of our corporate site, you're going to have a personal landing page that provides customers with only the most important content for someone ready to make a purchase. Okay. Customers that land on your page will be tracked as a shopping with. So, you know, another thing you need to realize is that your customers are truly going to be linked to you. If a customer has had 2 reps, they're only going to be able to do business with 1. Okay. Some people, like with Bill and I was the rep first and then Bill became a rep. Well, somehow we've shared customers. Like my dad, he's my customer, but he also ordered something and I put him under my husband. That will no longer work. He has to be with 1 distributor. Okay. So just be aware of that. You may have placed an order under a rep some time ago to help them. And now that customer is under them as well as you. It has to be with 1 rep. I don't know how to rectify it, but it will only go with 1 rep.
Personal orders.
What about our personal orders?
Your personal orders need to be under you. So like my personal orders cannot be under my husband. My personal orders need to be under me. Bill as personal orders need to be under him. Make sense?
Okay, so Rob can't order something with my name on it.
No. It needs to go
Okay.
under you. And Rob
Right.
has Rob's orders under him. Exactly.
So we just have to identify which products are going to be hers and which products are going to be mine.
Sure, exactly. Yep. And you can do that. And you guys, this is why I wanted to do this Zoom with you guys today is we can do a lot of things today before the close of business. Okay. You know, make sure you pull your email. I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute to see what orders are connected to your email and what orders are, say, connected to Rob's email, you know, and you can change them. You have time right now before they move into the next platform. Okay. That's a beautiful thing. You can also, you know, we're closing out business. We don't have a qualifiers day this month. So you really want to utilize today. If you have anybody close to, you know, Partner Plus, any new people, you know, they're doing this wonderful job of just saying 1 more. How about everybody on our team? Just get 1 customer. Just, you know, that will do wonders for your business if you and your new team member each get one new person today. You know, try and close out this business really well tomorrow. And then, you know, we'll adjust everything as we can. But you have time to do stuff today. You have time with your own virtual office and juiceplus.com to really take a look at your own business and your customers today. Okay, will we be able to create and share carts? Yes. And they've made it so much easier, you guys. Shared carts will be a simpler, simply allow you to use a link multiple times. So you can make one link and you can send it to everyone. You don't have to create a link for your person, like with their name and their email. You can create one link and send it to everyone. So that's going to be wonderful. How will customers manage their orders? Because you no longer can manage their orders. So it says with ease in our new system. We love the fact that our new system gives customers the freedom and the flexibility to manage their own orders and takes the burden off, you guys, of all of you, allowing you to focus on more important matters. As a partner, you're going to still be able to see your customer orders within the system. But now customers will be able to rush their orders with a fully paid balance. They'll be able to skip orders 4 months at a time, you know, from 30 days prior to the next shipment. They'll be able to store multiple addresses. It's like an Amazon account, you guys. They will be able to do all of that. And you will still be able to see your customers and their ship date. So you can still notify them, but it's up to them to change it if they're not ready for their order, which is going to take a lot of pressure off of you. And if it ships, then it ships, you know, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Will we still be able to submit promotions on our team? The system's automatically going to do that, you guys. Isn't that great? I'm moving it up a little bit. We'll automatically track, process, and pay title rewards all the way up to sales coordinator. You do not have to worry about tracking. I love
Okay,
it.
I have a question. I have a question about that.
Sure.
I know, I don't think Val's on the, I don't know if Val's on the call or not, but we have somebody that doesn't want to, we've asked if they wanted to be promoted. They did, and they didn't at the time. So, and we don't know how to handle that.
Well, nobody can be, there are no slow tracking promotions anymore. So unless
Okay.
they, you know, you really have to work at getting to a promotion with the fast track. So I would be surprised. I mean, is this person just, where is this person?
No, if there's no slow tracking anymore, then that might cover it.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not
There's
sure.
no
We'll talk about
slow tracking. Yeah.
No slow.
So they won't be automatically promoted just for the volume that they have. Okay. How do I renew my business each year? Since renewals require payment, we wanted to keep this super easy. Renewals will be found in your Shopify account along with your personal orders. And you're going to see that. So as soon as you go into your Shopify account, which you'll also, you may not get an email, you guys, from Shopify, but when you go to juiceplus.com, you know, just like you were going to your old back office, that's going to take you to Shopify. Okay. And you'll be able to activate it with your email. So I'm pretty sure the only email you're going to get is for Exigo, your back office. And then you can personally just go to juiceplus.com on Sunday and log in. And that is going to be your new Shopify account. It will always be through juiceplus.com. And your URL that you've already chosen works. You know, mine is khood.juiceplus.com. That's going to be my Shopify account. That's my URL. Okay. My website.
Didn't you skip
So that's where we go on Sunday.
Yes, Val.
Okay. All right.
Yep. You're going to get an email for a link to go to Exigo for your back office. But if you want to place an order, you know, and you just want to see what Shopify is going to look like, your customer front-facing website, you go to juiceplus.com, log in with your email, you know, personalize it, and off you go.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. We're going to keep going. How will customers sign up for Healthy Starts? Customers will place a Healthy Starts order from your landing page or from a shared cart. It is so wonderful, you guys. They can also add other products to their Healthy Starts order, which, you know, is not possible right now. We have to do 2 orders. Excuse me. But let's say you have a new customer and they want the Healthy Starts and they want to order the Trio blend, but they also want Luminate. Now they can do that all on one order.
Good.
Okay, starting Sunday.
Right, good.
That's going to be great. No more multiple orders. Everything can go in, and it can go in a number of ways. You can pay in full for Luminate, and you can pay monthly for Healthy Starts for families, all within one order. Okay?
Okay.
Isn't that
That's
great?
fantastic.
I
Yeah.
know. Oh my gosh, so good. All right, what shipping and payment frequencies will be available in the new platform? We've made some changes to the standardized orders in the new system. Subscription products will be offered at a 4-month shipping frequency with the ability to pay in a 4-month installment or pay in full. One-time ship products will be paid for in full only. One-time shipments can be paid in full or using Klarna. I'm not sure what that is. We're going to find out what that is, but that is in Shopify that works with the installment plan. In this case, you will get full points for your order regardless of the payment method. Now that's pretty crazy. That hasn't happened, you know, but new orders, we always get that for promotion, but it sounds like we're going to get all of those points up front when it ships. Pretty wild. Okay. We'll find out more about that. Let me do some clarifying with this for you. So when you place an order for let's say the quad, you're ordering the quad, you get a 4-month amount, right? Let's say you're trying to share that with your husband, like Bill and I, we get an order, actually every month, we double up on Juice Plus. And so between 2 of us taking Juice Plus at the double amount, we need an order every month. Well, I cannot order it like that every month. One order for a 4-month shipment is going to be on a 4-month shipment. I mean, a 4-month supply is going to be on a 4-month shipment. So I need 4 orders. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to start with 2. I'm going to start with 1 for Bill and I'm going to start with 1 for me. And I'm going to see how the frequency works. And if, since I'm paying in full, if I can go in and just ask it to ship again, rather than have 4 orders. But I'm going to have a pay in full order for myself. I'll have a pay in full order for my husband that's going to ship every 4 months. And so I will need to expedite it, is what I'm hoping I'll be able to do. So you may have customers that were sharing orders, you know, a husband and wife, instead of getting 2 orders and a massive amount at one time, they went with 1 order. Well, it is automatically going to switch to that 4 months. So they don't have a 2-month shipping window. They only have a 4-month shipping window. So just be aware of that when you're looking through as we transition. If you do have any of those situations with your customers, you may need to put in a new order. Yay, you know, and you can have 1 order ship and they get a 2-month, you know, they get a 4-month supply and they share it between 2 people. And then, you know, say the wife gets the next order. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I
So
hope it
you
wasn't
would,
confusing.
you would order your, let's say a husband and wife are sharing, they'd order 1 4-month supply. After they use it up in 2 months, they're going to now order another one and they could put it on their other spouse. So let's say you and I order, you order first, we use it up. 2 months later, we put the next order on me.
Mhm.
That 2 months goes by, then we can go back to your order.
Right. And it's an automatic shipment because it'll ship every 4 months.
Got it. You
Yep.
only need 2, 1 each. Got
Yep,
it.
exactly. Exactly. So, you know, you can either have them get a whole bunch at one time and put in both orders or stagger them. So that's totally up to you.
Did you get it?
Okay,
No, figure it out.
Well,
you good? Okay, will
Trying
there
to
be an,
Rob's trying to process it. He'll get it out, he says.
I have a question, Kirsten.
yes, Charlene?
Am I understanding that, because this was never the case before,
Right,
that you could order, let's see, one-time ship products. So are the quads and the trio being included as, no?
no, no,
Okay, right. The other, the one-time ship is the Luminate or the completes in the.
shake, bars, stuff like that.
Okay.
Great. Okay, will there be an option for, to pay for one-time shipment products on installments? One-time ship products will have the option to be ordered through a buy now, pay later with Clara. Buy now, pay later cannot be combined with a subscription product. So if they're just gonna order Luminate, which is a one-time order, it sounds like that there will be options for a pay it later with this Klarna. So that'll be interesting to see how that works. Okay, but that sounds like that is going to be an option now, where before it wasn't. Does that make sense?
Here, those are like shopping things where it's like buy now, pay later. It basically breaks it down into payments like we do with our stuff, but
Yeah.
they charge an extra charge to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that program is something, so it's like a fee to allow people to delay out the payments on it. So it's using one of those sources.
Right. And that's for the one-time ship product. So hopefully most people will just encourage them to do the one-time order. But hey, if they want to pay a charge, then that's totally up to them. Okay. So did they say anything? Did you hear anything, Ash, about what that looks like percentage-wise or anything?
No, I haven't heard specifically about it with Juice Plus. I just know that like if you look at Amazon or even if you're ordering something from like Gap or something like that, it's that there's a couple different programs that they have those for. I mean, obviously I've never used them, but they do charge a fee for doing that.
Got it. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, 11. Will we still get important alerts related to customers and partners in the new system? Out of the gate, you'll have 2 of the most important alerts to help keep you up with your team. When we go live, you'll have new partner sign up and partner achieved promotion alerts, with more alerts being added in the future. So, one of the most important alerts that I've always looked at is over the next 15 days, how many customers are going to ship. That was not listed here. So that's something that may or may not be available right away. And so my biggest takeaway for you all today, I would go into your either Classic Virtual Office or your juiceplus.com and look at the month of September. Whose orders are shipping, especially like September 1 to 15. And follow up with those customers now, today and tomorrow. Make sure that they're aware their order is shipping, because you're not going to be able to adjust it in any way, shape, or form come September 1. And they may not have enough time to get in, to activate their order, and all to delay or expedite. Just make sure they're ready for their order, and tell them we're so excited about this new platform that they're going to be able to, enter new credit. There's so much fraud, you guys. That's one of the biggest reasons why we're doing this. I've had one customer who's had her fraud. I mean, every month she calls me with a new credit card because she's had fraud and it's been compromised. So, it's going to take some work on our behalf to remind people to go into their portal, but they're going to feel so secure because it's in their control. They're not giving their, credit card out here and there all the time. They're going to be in a secure portal. And there's going to be safety measures. And we had to do this because this is the way business is run now. And this was not an option for our company. It was just not an option. We had to move to this type of taking care of our credit cards and protection services. So I would just make sure you do that. Yeah.
You said there was some verbiage you were going to share because we were
Yes.
talking about that last
Yes.
night later on.
Yes, I absolutely will show you some verbiage, fabulous verbiage in here that you can share. Okay. Will I be able to move my orders to my downline team members? You know, we've taken steps to improve this partner-customer relationship in our new system. This means that all a customer's orders will be allocated to one partner. I mentioned this earlier. So as US customer with all their orders can be relocated, but only at the customer's request. So the customer will have to choose what partner they want to be with if they're with multiple partners. Will there still be a lead pool? Yeah. Any order placed on the corporate site will continue to be allocated to partners. Isn't that great? So we will still get leads. If you're qualifying your business, we're going to be getting those leads. Will we have a qualifiers day? Yes, but only for backdating of orders. It will not be able to move orders between partners, but you know, new orders will be able to move back just like always with qualifiers day. And in the US only, US orders are unable, right now, US customers are unable to place NSF for sports orders themselves. Will this be possible on the new website? And yes, we're very excited to inform you that these products will now be available for anyone in the US. I didn't even know that they couldn't order them, but isn't that wonderful that we'll be able to order all of those? Okay.
All right.
That was the first set. Let me show you, I'll come back to FAQs. I want to show you where the verbiage is. Okay. All the way down here at the bottom, we're still on boards under news and information, digital transformation. Okay. Bottom, contact partners and customers. Okay. Here is all kinds of verbiage. Here's an example of what to send a customer pre-upgrade. So this is for today. You know, hi, I hope you're doing great. Wanted to share some exciting news with you. Juice Plus is switching to a new technology platform to make your shopping experience even better. Due to new security requirements, with credit cards beginning September 1st, you will be the only one allowed to make changes to your account. To ensure a smooth transition, could you please share your most up-to-date email with me? Your email will be the unique identifier for your account. You will receive an email after we go live prompting you to verify your account so we can manage your own, so you can manage your own subscriptions. Thank you so much for being a loyal customer, blah, blah, blah. Looking forward to hearing from you. Isn't that nice? In gratitude. You guys take a screenshot of this or go back into boards. This is such a beautiful thing. You can call your customers and literally read this to them. You can put this in a text message. And what I took it a step further. I went and looked up what email they had that I have, you know, in my virtual office, and I put their email in here. This is the email that I have on your account. Is this still accurate? You know, that will get them looking at that saying, oh, no, that's the wrong email. I need to change that. Here's the updated email. And you can do that today and you can do that tomorrow. Okay. So that's one of the verbiage that you can use. If customers are using your email address, I'm sure you've done this, you guys, right? You have a friend who wanted to order or a family member and they don't want to get all the emails from Juice Plus. So you just put your own email in there. That is not going to work. They need their own email. Okay. And this, I did this yesterday. This was very interesting. All customers must have their own email. Okay. As their unique identifier. If they're using your email, you need to change it. So to find any customers that are using your email right now, this is what you can do. So from the Classic VO, the juiceplusvirtualoffice.com site, okay, you can select customer data. I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, why don't I do that right now? So that, because you can write this down, but I'm going to walk you through it. And you can edit customer order, you can enter the email address, and you can run the report. So let me go to a new screen. All right. Here's the old classical office. I'm logging in. Okay. I'm going down here to customer data. and I'm going to edit customer order. I am going to put in my email down here. I'm not putting any names or anything in here. I just want to see what orders are under my email. Okay, so that's my email. I'm going to run this report. And here are my emails. I mean, here's my orders. Okay, everything that I've ordered through that email. Now, it's on me. It's because I already ran this, but I had 3 customer names under my email that I had to go back and change. And so it will show you right here if you have any other customers. Okay? Great.
Notice Gears were all Luminate and Tower Garden stuff.
Yeah.
All
That's-
our Juice Plus are under me.
I know. And see, now I have to change that, Bill, because I think they're all under your name. So that's fine. But if any are under my name, under your email, I have to change it. So, you know, it's just going to keep us all organized. It's going to get us all organized. Okay. So that's how you do that. And I would definitely run that today, you guys, with your emails. Okay. Example of what to send partners. So if you have partners that you know, are not very involved, and you just want to let them know what's going on, or they're all at work right now and they're not able to be a part of this, here is more verbiage to a new partner, okay, about what is happening. So it's great. And here's a link to the boards. I don't need to read this. You guys can come back and screenshot right now, or come back and get this email. Okay. Okay. Here's one if you want to call your customers. Here's how to help resistant and concerned customers. This is so wonderful. You guys, here, how do I help customers that may be resistant or concerned? Because, you know, this change is harder, especially for people who are a little bit older. So for one, you really want to assure them that you are here to help them during this transition, and that you're always going to be willing to help them. I have some customers who really like me taking care of their order. They are not excited about taking care of their own order. Well, all I need to do is call them when their order is due to ship, check in with them. And if they are ready for it, great, it's going to ship. If they're not ready for it, I can 3-way them into the company so that the company hears their voice. But I am the one that is helping them. I'm with them and say, okay, you know what, let's call the company so we can give them your new credit card and we can reactivate your order. Or I know you're not ready for your order and you want to hold it for a month. Why don't we call into the company so that we can delay that together and you can just bring them with you. Okay. That's what you can do for all of those people who are a little concerned or they don't want to have their own portal. That is, the company has to hear from the customer, but you can make that happen. Okay. Secondly, you can remind them that most companies have been operating this way in order to protect their credit cards. Remind them that this is in their best interest, and it means we need to protect them as the consumer. They don't want others having the ability to change or make a transaction on their credit card. Nobody likes that, you guys, right? Nobody likes it when they got charged and they weren't ready and they felt like they had no say in their order. So that it's important to reiterate to them that this is for their benefit. You can remind them the only time they will need to do anything is if they need to change. That's the only time they need to do anything. And they're going to receive an email reminder so that they can do it online or they can make a phone call. If needed, understand there's always the option of calling Juice Plus, which I already shared with you, and you can do a 3-way. Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
you guys
neat.
are awesome. Any questions so far? You guys are doing great. Okay, do you want to go through one more FAQ or anybody have any other questions?
Do you happen to know if that email to our customers will offer the Juice Plus phone number if they want to call?
Do not know that.
Okay.
I would be surprised if it doesn't,
Yeah,
but I do not know.
okay.
And that's something that you can send Bets in a text if you want to, or when you're calling, just so they can put it in their phone and have it available.
Okay, and I do have one customer that does not have an email.
Okay.
So do you know what to do there?
Yeah, that they won't be able to take care of their order. So if they don't use email,
Right.
it'll just be set up automatically every 4 months. And so if they're okay with that, it'll just keep going. It'll be, you will get an alert, you know, if there's a declined credit card, you know, you will get an alert in your back office so that you can call them and help them, you know, three-way them into the company to give them a new credit card. And we're hoping, we really are hoping that in time, this is just the first stage, you guys. There's going to be new things coming and broadening of how to take care of our customers. They may be able to use their phone number in time. It's just, this is the first rollout. Email is how it's done with everything. But in time, it may be that they're able to use a cell phone. I don't know if that will help this customer, Betsy, but that we're hoping will be an addition.
Okay.
Will that help?
Winston, would they be able to, you know, if we know that they've got an order coming out, we let them know, would they be able to call?
Yeah,
customer service
absolutely.
And make their changes that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can always call customer service and make the change themselves. And we can just help facilitate if we want to do a three-way call, but you can totally leave that in their hands.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Good. Good question. I'm so sorry I didn't notice the chat.
Did you
okay.
do number 6?
It's okay. All right, let me.
Did you do number 6 on this thing?
Number 6, where?
Yes. Did you do the number 6 on the FAQs?
Let me open it up again. So
Oh,
I
I'm
did
sorry.
part 1, and now we're going to do part 2.
No, on part 1, number 6. Did you do that?
Let's hope I didn't mix it. Let's see. How long will it take for the new system to reflect new orders? Yeah, it's immediate. All data associated with orders will be in near real time.
Okay, that's what yeah,
Get
you
ready
did say
to
real
say
quick.
goodbye to
I
have
got
to
it.
track orders. Isn't that great? I love that.
Yay.
That's gonna be so great. Okay. All right, here is the second FAQs, and these were more questions about your shop and feedback. Okay. Are the essentials being offered as a one-time shipment order? In the US, this option won't be there. In Europe, it's an option. So here, the essentials are always on a 4-month, you know, it's not a one-time. Okay. But in Europe, I guess they've had that as an option. They will continue to have it as an option. Is partner lookup going to be there for checkout on the corporate site? So if somebody goes to the corporate site and they don't go to your personal site, there is no partner lookup feature. Okay. So it's super important that you always share your personal juiceplus.com site, not the corporate one. Otherwise it will become a lead. Now, let me tell you that if they are a customer already with you and they're ordering another product, if their phone number is already connected to you, that order will go to you. It will not be a lead. Excuse me.
Yeah, I saw in another FAQ, it said that if a customer was a past customer of yours and they place an order that, yeah, if they can connect it to you, you'll get that order.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I have a tickle. I need to get some water. Bill, do you mind giving me some water if you're still there? Thank you. If not, I'll jump off here in a second. Okay. Will the shared cart reflect one-time ship orders and subscription as well? Can they be in the same cart? Yes. Thanks, babe. Yes. And I mentioned that before. They're there. Do your shared cart links expire? No. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. So they don't. That link will always work. if you have links right now, you guys, you know, some of us, when we first created when boards was first created, we went and made our own board with our own links to all the different things, like say complete, and it went specifically to Juice Plus capsules or whatever. Those links are not going to work. Only your original, my khood.juiceplus.com, period. That is my landing page. All the other links will have to be regenerated once we move over to the transition. Most of you probably did not save all those specific links, but I just wanted you to know, if you did, that they're not going to work. Just your specific website. Okay. Will Juice Plus orders be visible? Okay, sorry. When a new partner signs up, will their website be generated to include their first and last name automatically instead of a mix of random letters and numbers? Remember how we always have to personalize it? The auto-generated URL will be the same, but the partners can edit it themselves. So that's an important part. Just like, you know, when we've signed up people before, you know, they get an automated generated URL, but they're going to have to personalize it, okay, to what they want. Will Juice Plus orders be visible in the Shop app? This app is maintained by Shopify, not Juice Plus, but customers and partners can utilize it if they choose. So you don't have to download Shopify app. You want to go through juiceplus.com. Okay, go through your juiceplus.com. You can utilize the Shopify app, but that's going to show all kinds of other things that you don't even know you're using Shopify for. It's a little different. So, and Juice Plus does not control the functionality of that app. So make sure that you just go through juiceplus.com. I don't know that juiceplus.com is going to have their own app, but you know how you can screen share from, have you guys done that? If you haven't, we'll work on that at conference. But when your own URL, your like mine, khood.juiceplus.com, that landing page, when I go there on my phone, there is a little square with an arrow, just like if you can see on my page right now, this little square with an arrow, and you click that and it will say make a screensaver or a screenshot of it. Not a screenshot. What does it say? It makes like a little app.
Home screen, put it on your home screen.
Yeah, home screen. Thank you very much. You know, so you're going to want to do that. Okay. Are the terms and conditions during the partner sign up clickable? Yes, they are. That's been a real issue with new partners signing up lately. So that's going to be wonderful. Okay. Will your website URL remain the same? Yes, we mentioned that. Homepage will stay the same. Okay, here's questions about your shop. Can essentials and one-time ship complete be in the same cart? Can the essentials be on an installment and the complete pay in full? Yes. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, 10. Will we be able to send a personalized cart with the children's birth dates for a Healthy Starts or only a generic cart? Okay, Healthy Starts shared cart is different from all the other shared carts and will require basic children information, name and date of birth. If the customer is uncomfortable with this, then they can complete the order themselves from the website. So they can go to your website and sign up for the Healthy Starts for Families themselves. You don't have to send them a specific cart. If you're going to send them the Healthy Starts cart, you will need the child's name and birthday. Okay, does that make sense?
Didn't we have to do that before?
Yes, but you needed more than that. You needed the parent's name, you needed a phone number, you needed an email as well as the child. Now it's mostly just the child's info.
Okay.
Great question, Katie. Okay, is auto renewal the only option for partner account? What if they didn't specify that yet on the existing system for markets that they had an option? So all new partners signups will be set up for an auto renewal. For new ones coming up, they'll be set up on that auto renew. For existing partners, they will be set up on auto renewal when they process their next renewal. So let's say that somebody just renewed last month, okay? When they transition, they will be notified that they need to renew next, say, July. And then once they renew, then it'll be an automatic renewal, okay? But this first time for existing, when you move over, once you sign up and renew, then it will become an auto renewal, okay? If you didn't, many of us hit that auto renewal, you know, in our last platform, and then you're fine. It'll just automatically renew.
I'm not sure about that.
And don't worry, you're going to get a notification. That's what's so nice. And we're gonna review all of this next week. You know, you guys, this is a lot of information, but we're going to take this one day at a time, and we're going to do just fine. 12. Can you do 2 healthy starts in one cart? You can. You can do more than 1 healthy starts in a single cart. It will require filling out the child's information, of course, selecting products and adding a cart to each time before checking out, but you can do 2 at once. I love that. And can you add the partner sign up to the shared cart? That is not possible, okay? Because the sign up flow will include terms and conditions. So that's separate. And we always want them to sign up as a partner first if we can, then we'll get them to sign up for their own orders. Wow. I know that was a lot of info, you guys, but that's really everything. Okay. Coming back to the main folder of digital information, there is a much longer video here. This is the one that they did for the NMDs that does have about 10 to 15 minutes showing you what the Shopify website's going to look like. So if you want to learn more, feel free to watch that. It's excellent. You will get so excited about it. We've got timelines here. Here is how to update your customers' information. If you want to do this before, you know, moving into this transition. So let's say you do follow up with some customers today. I think most of you know how to update your customers' information, but it's right here. So just come here, you can click through and it walks you right through how to navigate the personal orders in the classic VO. Okay. And in your,
Where did you go to get there?
I will show you.
I'm sorry, I must have been looking down.
Okay, here. We're at the home page on boards Campbell team, right?
Right.
News and information,
Yeah,
digital transformation,
yeah.
and third one down, Juice Plus, how to update your customers' information.
Okay, okay. Got it.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. I can't believe it. It's already been an hour, but I know that was a lot. But you guys, it's so exciting. It's just going to be great. I want to really encourage you. What you can do right now is just follow up with your customers and let's do a great close of business. You know, I wouldn't really even change anything unless you see that you have customers on your own account. Those are the ones I would worry about, you know, because you definitely want them to be able to, you know, enter and take care of their own order under their own email. But let's just get one more. Let's call a friend. Let's say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're moving into the new digital age and you are going to love all that Juice Plus is doing. And, you know, I know you've been looking at Luminate or Omegas, or I know you're interested in this. Let's just get one more. Let's focus on the close of business. Let's enjoy our weekend. And on Sunday night or on Monday, check your email. You know, and when you have some time, have some fun. You know, there's nothing you have to worry about, you know, outside of finding out if any of your customer orders are shipping September 1 through 15. Okay. So those are the 2 things, September 1 through 15, make sure they're ready for their order. Then you can totally relax and you can just play with these new websites. And, you know, I'm going to keep you updated. We can do more Zooms together. We can do one-on-ones together. I want to help you guys have success.
I have a quick question, Kier.
Yeah.
You know, are they going to be sending emails to people who have canceled and don't have any actives, but they were a past customer? Because I know that you can still see them in
Yeah.
the reports that we get.
Yeah,
So will they, as long as they're in the system, will they be getting an email?
that's a great question. I don't know that, Charlene.
Yeah,
I really
was
don't
thinking-
know.
I would be surprised. I would probably lean towards they would not, because if they're not getting an order, the company, but I think, Charlene, that's actually a great idea to do. If you can see past customers and have an email, you can actually say, hey, just wanted to clue you in. Our company's doing something great that's going to help meet security standards that the industry's doing. Just want to let you know, check in with you. I know you ordered in the past. Maybe we
Yeah,
can
that is-
start, how events are such a great opportunity to make a touch with people. Well, we can kind of consider this an event. It's something that's happening, something that's good. Their company is realizing, hey, we need to make sure security's of the utmost for their credit cards. So great time to reach out and talk to people and say, turn it to a real great positive.
Yeah.
Kirsten, I have a question. When I made all the copies to read all the questions, I got 3 pages that we didn't go through. It's about the back office. How did I get those?
Don't know.
I mean,
No, there was
Is-
more. There was more on that last FAQ. I thought you just cut it short because we were running out of time.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
there's-
you for saying that.
Yeah,
well,
because there was, did you do the FAQ 1 and 2?
yeah, this came with 2. What I'm looking
Yeah.
at, I think I printed with 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, it went on to
yeah.
the questions about your shop are in green, and then it starts in purple, questions about your back office.
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
see it now?
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm-
need to jump off though, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm
read
sure.
those myself a little later.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. It's been an hour. Please don't feel like you have to stay on. But yes, I didn't realize there was more. Whoops. I don't know how I lost it. But if you guys, there's more. So, it's so self-explanatory, but I love going through it with you, in case we have other questions. But here you go. More info on the back office.
You can cut out.
Any other questions? No? Okay. Okay, good. Well, I'm excited. I think it's going to be incredible. I do love the idea that I can, send a message to you guys through the back office. We can message each other. You can send notes, emails, I mean, and you're going to be able to see all your team, and you can get a phone number and, customers. Everything's going to be at our fingertips so beautifully. I think it's going to be a much more easy way to work with it. Obviously, this has been tested a lot. A lot of companies are using this. So, they're going to have things that we really wanted that we've never had before.
So do we keep doing a Voxer?
What?
Do we still keep our Voxer? They got
Oh,
something
yeah.
on that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Voice is so much, for me, voice is so much better. I love voice. Texting is great, but a lot of time, and forwarding messages, I don't know about forwarding messages, which through Voxer we'll use, so no, I'm not going to jump and start sending you a lot of messages through the Exego site yet.
Don't change that.
We're going to stick with what we have. I might, and I'll use Voxer individually as well. I may do something like, it depends if you get notified, because some people use their back office, some people don't. They'll check their back office once every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily where I would want to put a message, right? Some of our new team, they may be barely checking right now. They're just learning about Juice Plus. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, happy Friday. Happy Labor Day weekend. Happy transition. Go Juice Plus. Let's just pray that this transition goes really well. And, you know, and do
Yes.
release any fear, you guys, because we're here to do this together. We are here to hold each other's hands, and the company believes that this is going to set us on a new trajectory. And we had to do this. I don't know about you, but I've had so many issues with our old sites. I'm so happy. We are moving, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's going to be happy.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this, Kier.
What's that?
Thank you for doing this. For
You're
setting this
welcome.
up.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So we will talk again, and I'll be around Sunday, Monday, because I'm going to be so excited about checking everything out. Let me know your questions or your excitement. We can blow up Voxer. I don't care. We'll have fun. So
Oh,
but
thanks,
thank you
guys.
all.